Greetings, Jay Stone here, Cap and Ball Fanatic Channel. On today's video, I'm weak. I replaced my 1851 London Navy by Uberti that fell apart at the NMLRA shoot. Stay with me while I figure out if I can learn to shoot this as well as I could shoot the old one. All right, so welcome to a big day here on the Cap and Ball Fanatic Channel. Weather's been kind of frightful. You see, we've got snow all over the place, but we're tough. I told you we'd be out here shooting even in and around the snowflakes. But you're going to remember a while back, I took what was my favorite Cap and Ball revolver, my Uberti 1851 London Navy. I took it to the NMLRA spring shoot, and it came apart on me. And I said at the time, if we couldn't fix it, I would never own another one. Well, we couldn't fix it, but guess what? I've got another one. An 1851 Navy by Uberti, London model. It says London right across the top. So what I'm going to do today on this video is try to figure out whether I can shoot this one as well as I shot the other one. I know I'm weak. I bought another one. I get it. But, you know, I like it. I'm addicted. I admit I'm powerless over Cap and Ball revolvers. So we're going to shoot from about 20 yards on paper. Now, if you see that log back there, I'm not cheating. That's not the 20-yard marker. That log is back there so that I can line up my camera and sort of know where I will be in front of so that I don't end up off the camera. It's all the technicals of doing a YouTube channel. So 20 is up right in here. So hopefully I'm on camera near the back of the frame so I can put the target up there if I happen to get lucky enough to hit it. All right. First shots with the new 1851 London Navy on a beautiful, beautiful day here in Michigan. Well, shot that one, hit the target anyways. Ah, that one's gummed up. Keep it holding down there for 30 seconds or so. I've cleaned it, and it's probably got some stuff in it, so we'll just try another one here. Now it's a Uberti, remember, and I haven't changed the nipples out on this thing yet. So God only knows what I'm going to have to do to make this one work. 1, 2, 3. And there's a second one that's jammed up. So let's put new nipples on these, or new caps on these. And let's see if we can make it go bang. Yep, there's one of them. Now we'll spin around to the other one. And that one was a hang fire. We got 4 of 6 on that first target, which isn't bad. First time I'm shooting this thing. I am shooting sort of the government load from the Civil War era in Cap and Ball revolvers. I am shooting about 17 grains of Swiss 3F black powder. I am shooting a 36 caliber lubed wad, and I am shooting a home cast 380 round ball ignited by RWS 1075 percussion caps. I want to shoot by the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. We aren't doing too bad for the first time. Let's put 6 more down there. If we can succeed, we'll move to steel. Okay, so we went not bad, 16 out of 18, 20 yards on paper. So now let's do the next range test. We can stay right where we were in front of my little marker log there. And we're going to shoot 6 at Big Yellow. So that means we're going to shoot Big Yellow at 31 yards. I'll tell you what, slick shot nipples are in my future. I'm going to order them when I'm done shooting today. That's how much future they're in. Ah, we had a cap welded to the hammer area. One, two. Okay, looks like we got cap problems all over the place. We're going to have to go in and fix this. Okay, so I had to come out for day 2, shooting my brand new replacement 1851 Navy, London, by Uberti. Yesterday I was having a heck of a time with cap jams, talking about getting slick shot nipples and maybe I'd have to wait a week. And then I remembered, I've got another one of these, the one that broke apart in the house. The cylinder's fine, and guess what's on that one? A set of slick shot nipples. So I decided to go in last night. I cleaned up this gun, swapped that cylinder for the cylinder that came on this. So now I have a cylinder with slick shot nipples. So we're going to give it a go. 30 yards on Big Yellow. The goal of this video is to figure out whether I can shoot this one as well as I shot the other one. So far the answer is no, but you got to remember that other one, I shot thousands of rounds through that gun. I mean, thousands of rounds, 5, 6 years. So, 30 rounds or whatever I've put through this thing so far doesn't measure up. So today's more of a test along the way. All right, let's take some shots from 30 yards. What do you know? A cap didn't blow back that on one shot at least. That wasn't happening yesterday. We're also testing the slick shot nipples a little bit today too. Guess what? Through one cylinder, these slick shot nipples didn't give me a cap jam. All right, let's put a few more on Big Yellow from 30 yards. Now, granted, this isn't that challenging of a shot. Y'all watch the channel. We typically shoot a little further than this, but it's a new gun to me, and I'm really trying to see how I can use it. And yesterday, we had a lot of cap problems, and so I think it got in my head a little bit, and it threw me off. So far, one cylinder, we didn't have any cap problems. So ultimately here, I'm testing both how I like this new version of my 1851 London Navy, but I'm also get a chance to test straight up how well slick shot nipples, at least on this revolver, handles cap jams. So I thought this gives me an opportunity to do a direct comparison, and I will show it to you on film when we get done, because I've got yesterday's footage. All right, 6 more. You witnessed it. You saw it. No cap jams, none whatsoever. I could almost have done them one right after another. And this gun is feeling better to me today. Makes sense. Second day I've shot it. So, all right. Let's see what we're going to do next here. We're going to shoot some playing cards at 7 or 8 paces. I've got 2 playing cards there. The top one's the Jack of Spades. We'll start with that one. The bottom one is the 10 of Spades. 7 paces. Right back just in front of my stapler back there. This is the big test of this gun. I've shot an awful lot of cards with this gun, the old one. Let's see what the new one can do. Precision, precision, precision. A lot of folks think you should shoot these with 2 hands. If Wild Bill Hickok and John Wesley Hardin didn't shoot them with 2 hands, Jay Stone isn't going to shoot them with 2 hands like I get to be in that club. All right, let's go for the Jack of Hearts. All right, let's go for the 10 of Spades. Now, you'll notice when we show up there, there's already a hole next to the 10 of Spades. That's from my precise accuracy on the Jack of Spades. That's one of the 2 that I missed. I put 4 on the Jack of Spades. So, let's see. I came up about a foot short, a foot low. Don't ask me how. And that one knocked the card off. You know, I can't do this video about my replacement 1851 London Navy without talking about something that's obvious and becoming more obvious to everybody, yet something that I've been screaming from the mountaintops for about 6 months, and that is the uneven quality control by Uberti in their cap and ball revolvers. Now, I just watched a video by Jake over at Everything Black Powder a little while ago, and he sort of came to the same conclusion. So let me go through my problems with Ubertis, and it led right up to this one in this video. Almost every Uberti cap and ball revolver I get either has nipples with the channel bored out too wide, which is what some people have thought, or the mainspring is weak, because almost every Uberti pistol I buy, I have to replace the nipples. And that's the same with this. Now, in this video, I got lucky because I was replacing an old 1851 London Navy by Uberti, and that cylinder happened to have slick shot nipples on it. So between shoot days, I went in and replaced the cylinder, and that's the slick shots really did take complete care of it. I did not have any cap jams on day 2. So the slick shot nipples, you get a thumbs up. So I think the day has come where we have to realize that when you're buying an Uberti cap and ball revolver, and I've bought 3 or 4 of them recently, it's kind of hit or miss. One of them could be fantastic and work just like it's supposed to, and one of them might be one that needs all kinds of sprucing up and slicking up and new nipples and on and on and on. In a video a couple of weeks ago, I shot a Remington by Uberti, had no problems with it. No cap jams, no problems. Stock nipples, it was great. I've got Walkers and Dragoons that have been fine. I just bought a new Whitney Dragoon made by Uberti, and I haven't done anything with it, so I'll be able to judge at that point. But I'm not saying we shouldn't shoot Ubertis. What I am saying is that we should know that when you buy one, despite their reputation for being a better cap and ball revolver, And despite their higher price, which is the thing that really irks me a little bit, is they're charging the high price as if their revolvers were steady and reliable and the best on the market. And y'all know, if you watch the channel, I think that falls for Pieta. But I just want you all to know, right down to this particular revolver right here, that's replacing one that completely fell apart, that I had to put over the years I had it $400 or $500 into it just to keep it running. I'm hoping I don't have that problem with this. Today it shot really, really well. But when you get ready to buy Uberti, word to the wise, I buy them because they sometimes offer models that Pieta doesn't offer that I want here on the channel and in my collection. But buy them with your eyes wide open, because it could be that 1 out of 3 or every other one or 1 out of 4 are just going to be a mess. All right, let's get to shooting some more. Let's do what we do here on the Cap and Ball Fanatic channel. We're going to go long, 50 yards, big yellow. I've got my piece of birch out there that I'm going to use as my back marker. That's at about 53, 54 yards, so I'm going to be standing in front of it, so I might be a little further than 50 yards. Isn't it beautiful? Michigan, the sun comes out, it's 47 degrees, and just as the sun comes out, the wind picks up. If I don't hit this, you know it's because it's windy. It's the wind. All right, so there you have it. My first day on the range with my replacement 1851 London Navy by Uberti. The old one, as you recall, was my match gun. It was my favorite cap and ball revolver. One that I put a couple thousand rounds through over 4 or 5 years that completely blew apart at the NMLRA. And I had said that I wasn't going to buy another one, but I am weak. I am like an addict when it comes to cap and ball revolvers. And I loved that gun. So I bought another one, and here's what happened today. You watched it. On day 1 of shooting, I had cap jams, cap jams, cap jams. It just, I was really starting to get a little disappointed with it. Went in last night, replaced the cylinder from my original one with the slick shot nipples on this particular gun. I've replaced the walnut grips. The walnut grips that came on the new one were thin and weak and ugly. These are the nice grips from the original one. I brought it out today and had a heck of a good time. No cap jams, no problems, shot well. So what have I learned from this? I'm going to need more time on the range. I don't know if it will become the match gun that the original one was, but I'm going to give it a heck of a try. Listen, I appreciate you. We've got more videos coming as weather allows. This is Jay Stone. We'll see you again on Down the Road the next time.